Previously on American Grit.
There you go.
With Team Nick fresh off their first win, a new evolution had the teams trying to bridge their way to victory. But Team Noah...
All right, slide it. Just slow and steady.
...regained their swagger and finished first.
Woo!
Seems as if all they needed was a wake-up call.
At the circus, Team T's Yvette faced Jim from Team Nick and Goldie from Team Roar.
Come on, get
You stay where you are.
And to T's dismay,
Hang in there.
Yvette went home. Yvette is out.
We did it again.
I'm so sorry.
Leaving Tony as the sole member of Team T.
Time to wake up!
Tonight, with just one member remaining, Team T faces the risk of total elimination.
Hope this is the right way.
Tony needs to make it through. You don't want to be the first branch to get eliminated.
Meanwhile, the other teams are still 3 strong, but they will all be put to their toughest test.
Give me your hand, please. Jim, I'm trying my hardest.
Oh!
Doesn't feel right.
Now my fear is that the team is going to start breaking down.
All I ask is all you got, Kay. Come on.
We're the only team that's beaten Team Noah, and it's time to do it again.
Mark, slow down.
Who will be the next contestant to give up, ring out, and go home on American Grit?
It's over!
Hey!
What's going on, everybody? Oh, man, huh? Dang. You good?
I'm all right.
We lost our girl.
I am the single one left, and 6 weeks ago we had a full team. Now we're down to 1. Last one standing, you know what I mean? So kind of lonely, just lonely right now.
You guys don't kick in wrestling.
Yeah, we do.
You do like chest kick, like right in the chest.
Yeah, it's called a sick kick.
I don't get it.
You know, his sport is very interesting. I've never met anybody who's a wrestler.
You make contact?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like you just came close enough. You know, he's kind of a clown, but clowns are entertaining, and everybody wants to keep them around. You're not even doing anything. I don't. What do you mean? Why does that look? Tap out. Someone's at the door.
I'll get it. I'll get it. I got it. I got it.
Holy smokes.
Delivery.
What you got?
The knock at the door put fear in me. I was...
Hey, come here.
Oh, it's compasses.
What was it, Kim?
Oh, man.
It's just at the door.
You guys are about to get lost.
And it's a delivery, and it's just 4 compasses.
1 for each team. Green. Tony.
What it is now.
Do you know how to use one?
Yeah.
You do? Okay, I don't. You want to know how I spell compass? It's called GPS.
I don't know.
I mean, obviously,
This is land navigation. I've had classes in it, but I didn't pay attention. I hope Noah's team doesn't know about land nav.
So azimuths are 0 to 360. I used to tutor a lot of different compass stuff, the mapping. I tutored a lot of mapping in college, so yeah, this is right up my alley.
Not a lot of people here know much probably about compasses at all. Other than know how to look at them.
I feel like they're gonna come and drop us off in the middle of nowhere, and we gotta find our way back home. This puts me at a point to be prepared for anything. So I feel like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, I gotta be in competition mode. I think the very important part is to early to bed. I guess I'm gonna be sleeping like the lumberjack. No covers, because I'm just gonna have my clothes on.
Yeah, like I'm no more cam snuggles for Hayes. I'll just have to like cam down gently.
let him down hard.
I'm telling you, I don't think we should get in the hot tub. I don't think you should shower yet. I don't think we should even do much. Maybe just have a snack.
We can't put our life on hold.
I'm telling you, though, I've got a weird feeling that something's happened sooner than later. Socks on all night.
Okay.
Reveille, 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 reveille. That means you have less than 5 minutes. It's time to wake up. My goodness, Cam, you look like a modern art masterpiece.
Oh, this must be a dream. I'm waking up to John Cena.
Let's go.
He was very angry, and he was yelling at us to get ready. I didn't want to upset him further by doing my hair, so excuse me for this mess.
Let's go. Move it, move it, move it. Team Rourke, ready to go. Way to hop to it.
We prepared for this moment. We were sleeping in our underlayers. We had our shoelaces untied and ready to jump into.
We have to win for Rourke.
You guys are burning daylight at this point. Waiting on one, please. It is time to get up. We got some work to do today.
Cena's the worst alarm clock you could wake up to, ever.
Your next evolution starts now. Let's go outside then. Go, let's go. Out and on the truck. Out and on the truck.
Yeah, getting woken up in the middle of the night happens all the time, especially on deployments. When it's never happened to you before, it's a pretty rude awakening.
We are going on a little drive this morning.
First time it happened to me, I was like, why did I sign up for this?
I have presents for you guys. These are blindfolds. Make sure to put them on and do not take them off. All righty, here are the rules. This evolution is called Dawn Patrol. When this truck stops, you must make your way to a stockpile of equipment. There, among other items, are instructions on how to complete the rest of this evolution. Fire it up! Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy yourselves. Go, 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 go!
5 minutes ago, I'm in my warm little place. Next thing I know, I'm on some open-top military vehicle with a blindfold on, heading to some unknown location. I'm hoping it's a nightmare, but now I know this is real, real bad.
Have no idea what time it is. All I know is it felt like I maybe slept 2 or 3 hours. And we're loaded into this truck and blindfolded and have no idea where we're going. It seemed like we drove forever.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
Go!
Let's go.
All of a sudden, we're dropped off in the middle of nowhere, and it's pouring rain, freezing cold, and I'm thinking this has not even started yet.
Stay dry if you can.
You guys, this is insane.
We take off our blindfolds, and we just start marching down a trail. It was a moment of sheer panic for me.
Oh, there it was. Soggy wet feet for the next 6 hours.
From there, we're gonna have to find our wits.
Here they are! At the equipment stockpile, teams will find a large case, a weighted backpack, and their field instructions.
Proceed to checkpoint Bravo. Roger, meet you there. Okay.
Each team will have to carry their gear through treacherous terrain as they use their compass
We go that way, directly that way.
to locate their cadre over 3 miles away.
Yeah, I was worried about the land navigation part.
He said something smart. Because you're stressing out.
I'm not stressing.
Me and the rest of the cadre are at checkpoint B. This is a chance for the teams to do it on their own. I wouldn't say I'm not necessary, but they're supposed to run on their own. My job isn't to micromanage.
Go Team Noah.
Yeah.
Trekking in the woods. Oh, look, there's an LBM, little brown mushroom. Growing up in Washington, as a family, we used to always go mushroom picking. Oh, my God, a chanterelle. So it's really hard for me to run through these woods without kind of always keeping one eye to the ground. It's a chanterelle mushroom. They're highly sought after. It's just prime mushrooming around here.
We should be getting close.
Okay, you're just doing certain deep breathing. K-Joy was huffing and puffing up those hills to the point where I thought she was having an asthma attack. I think that's our yoga expert coming out.
I'm always a super, super deep breather. People always make fun of it because, like, you sound like Darth Vader. And I was like, that's just how I breathe. I have to. It powers my body.
What would Nick say? Nick would say, hurry up.
We're just hanging out.
Feels like Ranger School.
It does a little bit. We have to win this. Rangers are really heavy into land navigation. Behind enemy lines, you have to know where you're at all times.
trees, watch the trees. Yeah.
The fact that Tony's got to do this with no team and no cadre, it greatly affects him. The other teams are able to strategize and figure out what the mission is all about.
That's not good.
Tony's just got to rely on himself.
Ah, a compass. We need a damn machete. You sure we on the right trail?
We're good.
We're struggling with this.
I hope they perform well in this competition. As a military cadre member, you kind of cringe at the fact that you have all this experience doing exactly this skill set. So the fact that I can't give them guidance on this one is a tough pill to swallow.
Where's Rourke?
Where's Roy?
Yes.
Here. We'll be waiting for a minute.
It sounded like I heard something.
That's it.
So I see Team Noah's in first. Yet again, it's definitely frustrating.
How we doing, Noah? Good.
Tony needs to make it through. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no way I want to have that reputation as being the Marines were the first to go home.
Has anyone else showed up here?
No.
What's the...
At Checkpoint Bravo, each team must solve a navigation problem to open their case,
5400.
Yep, good.
which holds a map with the location of their final destination, the observation platform at the circus.
Be careful, you may see another road. Make sure it's that main road.
Yep, no.
I wasn't able to help them before, but now I can. And being good at land navigation, I can help plot out on the map what would be the best route for them to get to the next point.
That way. Go back down where we came.
Okay, watch the sticks. Going slow, stepping over a log.
Once again, it's the three of us waiting for our teams.
Yeah.
Well, where are we?
We should be seeing Checkpoint Bravo in the woods. We're gonna have to enter.
This is gonna be hell to pay if it's not right.
All we knew is we were looking for location B. Mario is completely confident in our mapping and navigating abilities, but I feel like we're completely lost. I'm just feeling like so discouraged.
You gotta keep moving.
Yeah, go front.
Hey,
What is Tony saying?
What's up?
we need to find the barn until we get to Checkpoint B. Feel me?
Yeah.
As I'm walking up the hill, I run into Team Nick, and it was good to see them. We were all sticking close to each other till we find Bravo. We were going to collaborate, but they knew coming to the end, down the final stretch, we were going to run for it.
But you just feel like this should be the way?
We're almost there. Look.
Poisonous.
Come on, cadres.
We're right on you.
Come on. Noah's team has already came and gone. Checkpoint B, Tony came in second. He's definitely still hanging in there, with or without Yvette. Take it out, use a piece of paper, do your math.
T is just telling me, basically, relax, you got it.
Don't forget your mom.
It was nice to have T there to help me figure out this problem or keep me calm.
Okay, get that. That's 5,400.
5400. Yes.
There it is. Good job, guys.
Sweet.
Easy math.
When I first joined the military, I was terrible at land nav. I grew up in the city, so a map and a compass was kind of new to me. And the first time I actually went through land nav, I failed. I cried. I cried that day. Yeah, I did.
Why not just take this road out? You know it's going to cut off to the left.
Now, you put me anywhere on the world with a compass and a map, I could find my way out. Put me on Mars, I'm good there too.
If you can, take the roads, all right?
This doesn't feel right. Where are we?
We're getting to the road soon.
Are we supposed to be getting to B?
Yeah, the B is behind the road.
I'm waiting at Point Bravo alone, hoping my team finds it. But when you're lost, you have to go to a spot that we can somehow identify.
Oh!
There are tons of signs, yo.
Look at your compass, north, start heading west until you hit a road. If you don't hit a road, sooner or later, you're going to hit the Pacific Ocean. So you now know where you are.
Put the pain out of our brain.
Yep, come on, embrace the suck.
Embrace the suck.
Now I'll look like the same old team that comes dead last.
Do you feel confident about the direction we're going?
You just got to go up this way.
Okay. Do not touch anything when you go through here. Well, we head off through the woods, and there was some, Devil's Club, blackberry bushes.
Ah, what the heck was that?
Those are called blackberries. And thorns everywhere. I'm like, are you sure we're going the best way?
Sorry, guys. We went the wrong way.
Jim, push it. Just
You
pull
guys
it.
might want to go the waterway since you have that big thing.
We're going through the thick forest, and Tony was pretty much on our tail. And we're thinking, oh, we're totally screwed.
So, you see the clearance up there.
Hurry.
You ready?
All right, yeah. Get a chance. Pass.
Then, as we found our path again and realized that Team Noah is right in front of us, we still have a chance.
Catch up, come on. Catch her. Come on, stay with them. Go. Oh, follow them. We're just chasing Green through the woods. Our plan was to just stay on them and just drive them until they broke. Jim, smoke them out.
Mark.
Yes?
Give me your hand, please.
She's gassed. KJ, we got this.
Mark. I can't.
You got it. Yes, you can, Claire.
She's scared. We're gonna scare her more. Let's run.
You guys can do it.
Good job. Green is right there.
Trying to catch up with these two teams. I'm right on their tail.
Red team's behind us.
They can't finish like this.
Let's catch them.
Long strides,
Let's
downhill,
kick them in
long.
the face. Come on.
The red team was really annoying. You just couldn't let up. I mean, the red team was on our heels like a pack of hungry wolves.
See, they're worried.
They are worried. They're scared.
Catch up, come on.
Red team's
catch
behind
him.
us. Come on, guys.
Strategy is now, try to make us some pace.
There it is.
It's right there.
Going to the circus, we're really, really close. We can't let up at all because red team is just like hanging on our tails.
You're gonna have to help me. David, don't.
Let's rush to the finish. Come on, get up here. Do you want to watch them cross the finish like this?
Jim, I'm trying my
I know.
hardest. Mark, slow down.
Where'd you gotta get to the stairs?
All I ask is all you got, Kay. Come on.
Help me.
It's right there. Come on. Let's go. Come on, guys. This is all we got.
It's like we got a close race.
Got it out.
Huh. Help me.
How about this? Green team is close. It is that. Here's the red team.
Come on. No. It's not over.
But to no avail. Boom. They just will not be denied. Too little, too late. We had ourselves a close race. You were only 9 seconds behind Team Noah. Unbelievable, guys. What a hell of a race.
My stomach turned to see them cross the finish line when we were so close.
We gave it all we had.
We gave it
guys.
everything.
We gave it
You know
all
what?
we had.
Jim and I kept pushing K-Joy, and I think what set me off was K-Joy said, I can't.
I could not possibly go any faster.
And here he is, Army of One himself. Tony, hell of an effort, my man. Hell of an effort.
I know this has been a constant struggle with Tony being on his own in this competition, but I'm glad that he fought it out today.
And Team Nick, just think, it was only 9 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
That got them safety and a reward. And got you guys a ticket back to the circus. We'll probably be waiting for Blue.
Are we supposed to climb the hill?
Whatever's the quickest.
Watch your
Loud.
step.
Are you okay, Mario?
I'm good.
Time out.
My team is nowhere to be found, so at this point, I don't even want rescue going out for them. I think they need to spend a night in the woods, maybe appreciate doing something different in the next round.
Is there like a white flag we can put? SOS?
It has to be in here somewhere.
What we got? Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah.
You guys want massages?
Ooh, my legs need this. After the evolution, my body was spent and I was ready to get a massage.
Nobody else gets this but us. The joys of being the winners.
You see the You can go somewhere else and do that.
Yeah, right. Can you go on the patio? Do you understand? We were steps behind, and that would be us in that. It's so ridiculous.
At least you guys are like hollering their tails. We're lost in the woods. Like, it's weighing on me that here we are again, Team Rourke, the last team to finish.
Do you see this? What's going on here? Like, do we really want to sit here?
I'm gonna go hate on them from my room. I just want to win an evolution. I'm tired of going to circus.
This is the second time I've ever had a massage. I've always wanted them. They're expensive. I have to spend my money on bills, and I have a girlfriend, and we're currently having a baby. So my massages are rolling on top of logs. My back. I'd love to get more massages.
Feeling so down after the evolution, frustrated, angry. I get so down on myself, I tend to shut down. What's up?
What
are you doing?
Nothing. Do you have a minute?
Do I have a minute?
Yeah.
I have a few.
Cam is super depressed. I would love to cheer him up a little bit. Come here, you.
Whoa.
Cam and I have been having some really steamy makeout sessions. It's getting a little deeper than I had anticipated it getting.
I just wanted to kiss you one last time before we're competitors.
Is it okay?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I'm hesitant. 10 years is a huge age gap, but I feel like I haven't made out in forever. And it's just really fun.
All right.
Romance and work don't mix. But they're young, whatever. It wouldn't be me.
You know what? I'm tired of getting beat. I'm tired of finishing last. What happened?
We decided to take the woods. This terrain was extremely difficult. Kind of struggled a little bit there.
I'm tired of them having to go find our team out there on the course somewhere. I'm sure my SEAL teammates will be real happy for getting lost in the woods.
Yeah. Sickening. What do you think it is that we keep coming in dead last? It's not like we're coming in last on everybody's tails.
Yeah.
It's teamwork is having to be found in the woods.
I feel like at this point, there's just a juggernaut of a team. The nice thing is I can tell we've all also kind of embraced the fact that we're going to be on the toughest path, and in that phase, we are crushing it. This competition has just been peaks and valleys, and right now I can tell my team is in a valley, so I need to come up with a way to get them excited. Watch your step. I want to get out into a powerful spot to spend time before we go into this circus. And I want to talk a little bit about ammunition. You guys are my ammunition. I just shoot at the people we're competing against. You know, you're all different, and so I feel like I get to choose different rounds for the different job. My favorite round in a fight was these 50 caliber rounds that I want to give to you guys here. But I got Mario, which I feel like is my all-purpose crusher round. I got Hayes, who's obviously sent multiple people home, and Goldie is ready to fight. I use that bullet to kind of fire them up. It represents all these rounds I expended on the battlefield, chasing our nation's enemies, doing the job that we were asked to do on behalf of the country. So a SEAL buddy of mine made these up for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This gift is something that I'm going to take with me forever, this moment. Every time I look back, I'm going to think about Goldie, and I'm going to think about Mario, I'm going to think about Rourke, and I'm going to think about this beautiful place and just how special it is.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Yep.
I don't want to just talk about, competition all the time. I want to know more about y'all. As we're getting closer to the end, I really want to know them even more. I feel like the more we know of each other, the tighter a group we are and a better team we are. If you had to sum yourself up in one story about you on the fishing boat.
The Mayday over the radio. So we answered the Mayday, and there was a pretty large guy, and he was laying on the gravel, and he just had like a cotton blanket over him. Hypothermic, possible spinal injury. He was still in his wet clothes, and he was laying directly on the ground. And I was like, okay, this is it. I'm taking over this scene, Basically, we cut his clothes off of him. I stripped down and got in next to him. He was just so cold. And then the Coast Guard showed up, and off they went. And that's just pretty much me. If the scene is not controlled and I have the tools and know how to do it, I'm just going to take it over.
It was a great story.
I don't have anything that can rival that. So I ran track, made it to state finals in the 100-meter dash. Like, all right, this is clearly what I should be doing. And I remember I was being interviewed, and they asked me, what are you going to do with this whole track and field thing? And I was like, I'm going to be in the Beijing Olympics. This is 6 years before the Olympics actually happen. A lot of what I really believe, and I believe it's scriptural as well, is that you have to speak those things that you believe if you want them to come to pass. I believe in myself, my abilities, but also my faith that this is a gift that God's given me. Faith is at the forefront of everything that I do. I'm a minister, very spiritual. I guess that kind of defines how I live my life.
Saying that you are aware of the gift and you're going to use it.
Yeah.
I love that. So, Mark?
My name is Mark, and I have a twin brother. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
We're gonna talk about circus and strategize this thing. What do you think, Jim?
I don't know.
It's a tough one. You know, Rourke is only gonna send either Mario or Hayes, and Mario's only been one time.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think Mario is his heavy hitter. But it's gonna have to come down to who can beat Tony. Jim's safe. He went to the circus, proved himself, and knowing that Tony's going in from Team T, I'm really confident that Cam or K-Joy can beat him. He's pretty worn mentally and physically at this point.
I'll give it my best if I have to.
Yeah.
When I get to the platform, give me whatever the disadvantage is.
Yeah.
Whatever he can't do, you're gonna be able to.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm so sick of seeing the circus, and I really don't feel like seeing it this week because of Hayes, to be honest.
I think K-Joy might be more beat up
Yeah.
than Cam.
I did go up against Tony. Tony was faster on the obstacle course.
Tony's gonna be real tired tomorrow.
Yeah, you gotta
he
think
is
about
not
it,
gonna
yeah.
be flying through that
He's
circus
not.
obstacle course.
He's probably hurting right now.
You know you can beat Tony. He's ready to go.
He's ready to
Play
start
some
his
mind
circle
games
party.
with him before then.
Just start putting those feelers out there about how much he misses home and he should be home.
Let's tell him, Tony, you've had a good run.
Yeah.
It's been a good run.
This,
Bye.
you know,
Yeah.
it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Give you a hug.
But all of K-Joy's strengths would be all of Tony's weaknesses.
Really, Cam? I can see right through that. He's scared to death of the circus, and every single time it comes down to Nick deciding if it's Cam or I going, he always puts it towards me. I think either one of us has it, Cam.
Once again, an evolution has been run. Once again, Team Noah has won that evolution. And while we're all standing here braving the elements, Team Noah is back at base camp. Rourke, early on, you had said, you know what, we're gonna have to win it in the circus. That is gonna be our game plan. Enlighten me on how a strategy like that can be a beneficial approach.
If you told me I could trade methodologies with Team Noah, I would. I mean, the fact of the matter is they're using that kind of med system, minimum effective dose, to get the result they want. But I don't think anyone here is not trying to win these challenges. The danger is we're playing a all-in hand of Texas Hold'em every time.
Tony, there is no choice. You must face the circus.
You got this. You got this.
T. Tony has been physically taxed. He will be physically taxed again in this circus. If he survives, he will be thrust into another physically taxing evolution.
I mean, sometimes in life you're tested. Not just once, but over and over again. You just dig deep. You find your grit, and in that moment, you show that you're unbreakable.
Tony, your grit is sure to be tested as you have a long road ahead of you. Rourke. Goldie displayed unbelievable will in the last circus and survived. She cannot be chosen to run. Who are you sending to the circus?
Yes, I've got two thoroughbreds that I get to pick from. Hayes and Mario both want to get in that fight. They don't want to do it because it's fun. You know, I think they like the opportunity to come back and take that berth. So tonight, I'm going to send my man Mario.
You got this, brother.
Mario, you've been chosen to face the circus.
I'm ready to give everything I have in this circus. I mean, the motivation for winning, besides the fact that I'm competing, I actually want to make a healthy change with the youth, you know? I mean, this generation is growing up with iPads and all this technology, and they're not doing anything. You know, if I can put together this youth program or a rec center where they can go, that's what I'll do with the money.
Rourke, please explain your decision.
I think Tony and Mario have a real similar power, speed, and ability to get after it. They both went in last time, came back together. We'll see what happens.
Nick, Jim displayed unbelievable will in the last circus. He survived. He can't be chosen. Who have you chosen to face the circus?
It's one of the hardest decisions I think so far in this game I've had to make. I applied the theory in my sniper community: from a place you will not see comes the sound you will not hear. The person I'm going to pick, you won't see him coming, and the sound you will not hear is the sound of the ringing of that bell. One of the best warriors that I've seen, one that I would take to combat, and that's K-Joy.
K-Joy, you've been chosen to face the circus.
Wow. Wow. I thought that I was going to go in. And to my surprise, he picks K-Joy. Not going to circus feels like being a king in Rome and watching gladiators fight to the death in a coliseum.
Nick, explain your decision.
After the ice challenge, I think she proved a lot to everyone who watched and everyone here. Yeah, I think Cam would do well in that circus. He was also kind of putting it off on K-Joy, and I think that's just because he's nervous and K-Joy has the greater mental stamina.
You've all faced this beast and survived, which means you know that this field especially will push itself to the limit. I'll see you later on, and we'll all see you later at the starting line.
Circus. Heck.
Team T's room is solitary confinement.
Yeah.
He's all alone in there.
Agree. Tony is definitely moping around the house. Tony's bubble was burst when they started losing members, and now it's down to just him. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
What's up, girly girl?
I think he's the one to beat on this one, and I want to push him a little bit because I can see that he's ready to go.
You're lucky you don't have to pack tonight.
I know. Gosh.
Packing part sucks. This evolution would have been nice to win.
Right.
I need one break from the circus. I can't keep going like this at this pace. I'm just constantly going.
Right.
Yeah.
It breaks you down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, being 40, my body ain't recovering like it used to. Yeah, I need one break.
It's been a good run.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm proud of you, and I think you should be proud of yourself. You've made everybody proud, including your family.
I know I'm the last member of Team T, so everything I do now is for everybody that's all my fallen teammates. My mom, my dad, my brothers and sisters, my kids, everybody that depend on me. So I'm gonna keep pushing, and I survive another one. Close it up.
I might pack a little bit, too.
Right.
We have had a really physical week. His body's beat, his mind is beat. I think on this one, Mario and I are going to come back, and Tony's going to be the one ringing out. Cam, we're debating on if I wear my bling to the circus or
That
not.
would just be rubbing it in their face. Let's go with some athletic wear.
All right. There is zero part of me that wishes Nick sent Cam. I'm happy that he trusts me enough to put me up against awesome athletes like Tony and Mario. So he knows I'll get it done. I feel like he has more faith in me than Cam.
It's your time to show what you're made of once again.
Yeah, I got it.
I know you're coming home, brother. I'm not even worried about it.
Right.
For now, my focus is the circus. Get in, get out, have fun.
Obviously, you know, we get nerves. You know, the stakes are so high, but I can't let it play on my mind. The circus is something I feel comfortable with and I actually have fun with. I mean, running the course is exciting for me.
Do you need anything from us?
No, nothing at all. I'll take a hug, though.
Mario, Tony, K-Joy, you've been chosen to face the circus. You're well aware of the obstacles that await you on the course, and you know that when you hit the endurance platform, you will be tested. Today's test is called Hump Day. You have a pile of sandbags. The pile will consistently be replenished. Each sandbag is 20% of your body weight. Take your sandbags, move them up a flight of steps, and bring them to another location. You must move at a constant pace. If you stop or slow down, you will be disqualified. Back and forth. Back and forth, until one of you gives up, rings out, goes home. The first competitor to complete the circus will receive the longest rest. The second longest. Competitor slowest through the course to arrive to the platform third has no advantage. Their test begins immediately. As usual, guys and gals, all we ask is all you got. Good luck to you all. Make your way to the starting line.
K-Joy's proved herself. She's fought through a lot of pain. She's done the most gruesome endurance challenge, I think, to date. I don't expect K-Joy to come in first place, but I expect her to really crush the endurance portion of it.
Mario's a force in this circus. He just is. Fluid and fast and powerful. It looks like it's easy to him. And then you have that little bit of nerves that, boy, I lose Mario, I could be in big trouble.
You got this, Tony! Right now, it's all about being unbreakable. This is when you prove that you have American grit and that you are just that, unbreakable. Here we go!
Competitors at the ready. 3, 2, 1, go! Mario first to the climbing ropes. Tony right behind him.
Let's go, Tony! Look like he's got nobody rooting for. Mario, you are on fire! Don't stop! Good job, Mario!
Mario is fast. He is a lightning bolt up there.
Let's go, Tony! There we go.
Tony is next over the summit. K-Joy right behind him.
Good girl, Kay. Keep it up. Kay, it's at your pace. Don't worry.
Good job, Mario.
Mario easily passed the second obstacle. He is already at the Giant's ladder.
Man's fast. Good job, K-Joy. All right, Mario, I'm gonna see you down there.
You got this, Mario! There you go, use those legs.
Mario's already up and over.
Nice, K-Joy.
Yeah!
Mario across the beam. Tony up and over.
Since move. There you go.
Tony reaches the beam. He is exhausted. K-Joy is struggling as well.
Come on, K-Joy, right there, right there.
Big Hoss, I think, is going to smoke it.
Speed motor.
There he is, as predicted.
Fall up, just fall up. Careful, careful, careful.
I like it.
Human cannonball, I dig it. And Mario, you have arrived first.
Good job.
You will get to rest for 2 minutes.
Good job, Tony. There you go, Tony. There you go, Tony. Good job, Tony.
And Tony, second to arrive on the platform, you will have a 1 minute rest. We are 1 K-Joy short of an endurance test.
Woo!
Nice. And here comes K-Joy.
There we go, K-Joy, there we go.
K-Joy last to arrive. Let's get the helmet off and start the test.
The higher you can keep the weight, the better.
The endurance test starts now.
Kay, this is all you got, all you got. Come on, Kay.
There you go, K-Joy.
There you go, K-Joy.
K-Joy last to arrive. Let's get the helmet off and start the test.
The higher you can keep the weight, the better.
The endurance test starts now. You gotta work. It's you at this point. It is you at this point. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Nice, K-Joy.
Come on, Kay. There you go, Kay.
Nice, K-Joy.
You are gonna have to work. You are gonna have to work.
Come on, K-Joy.
Come on, Kay. Come on, Kay.
K-Joy, you got a little bit of work to do now.
Nice, K-Joy. Nice, K-Joy. Nice, K-Joy.
1 minute, here we go. Tony, your rest is over. Time to start the endurance.
You got this.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
You got it. All right, Kay, do something.
You got a little bit of work to do. You got a little bit of work to do.
There you go.
Come on, K-Joy. Good job, K-Joy. Good job.
Good job, Mario.
Good job,
You gotta
K-Joy.
keep trucking. Gotta keep trucking. Let's go.
All you got, K-Joy. All you got. Nice.
Line over matter, right? Here we go.
Nice.
2 minutes are up.
Nice, K-Joy.
Mario, you're now in.
Go, K-Joy.
Got it.
There you go, K-Joy. Hey, K-Joy. Nice strides. Nice strides. Don't go too far down, K-Joy. Come on. Come on.
Come on, K-Joy. Come on, Kay, those are light.
Good job, Mario.
Test those holds, Mario. Test where you want to hold it. Low, high. Just try a couple. Come on, K-Joy.
K-Joy, you got this.
Good job, Mario. I like that.
Come on, K-Joy. All you
Bring it
got.
home, Tummy baby.
All
Bring
you
it
got,
home. Bring
K-Joy.
it home.
Give me longer strides on the way down. You got long legs. Mario, try one Use that like a high Yoda. chest carry,
Let's
just to
go.
see what it feels like.
There you go, Mario.
All of these guys had to carry their backpacks in the evolution. Amazingly enough, that these are the ones chosen.
K-Joy.
Good job, Mario.
You know, Mario, just stay in your place. Just stay
Nice
in your
good
place.
strides,
and
K-Joy.
focus.
Nice long
Keep
strides.
it up, K-Joy. Keep it up.
Use them
Long
legs.
strides. Long
There you
strides.
go.
Good job, Kay. Good job, Kay.
Mario, you doing it, brother.
You gotta keep moving here. You got some work to do.
Not to use those legs.
Nick, Cage, you're already breathing heavy.
Just using a technique.
Okay, fair enough.
Yoga.
Fair enough.
Here we go, K-Joy.
Good job, Mario.
It's you versus you, K-Joy. Don't worry about the others.
You got it, K-Joy.
You versus you.
Go. Good job, Get it up there.
Everybody chugging
Good job,
away.
K-Joy. Good job.
You got this. You got it, Kay.
You guys are going to be forced to dig in there and dig down.
K-Joy.
There you go, Tony. Good job, Mario.
Here we go, K-Joy.
Good job, Mario.
Yeah, that shoulder's good, Mario.
Those steps seem to be taking their
Long
toll.
strides. Just like that, K-Joy.
You
Nice.
got this.
Here we go, K-Joy.
Just like that.
There
Nice.
you go, Mario. Tony, let's go.
Nice, K-Joy.
Kay, this is all you got. All you got. Come on, Kay.
Go, Tony.
Come on,
One little good
Kay.
burst. One good burst. Here you go.
Line over matter, right? Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. You gotta work. You gotta work. It's you at this point. It is you at this point.
All you got.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. You gotta work.
All you got, baby.
Here we go, here we go. Mind over matter. Let's go. Come on.
All you got, Kate.
Steps, man. Tony losing layers. It's getting a little bit interesting.
They feel like they want to
You
give
gotta
up.
work. It's you at this point. It is you at this point. Come on. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
Every step I take and my legs are shot.
Come on, come on, come on.
Okay.
That's it, I quit.
Good try, K-Joy. Good try.
Good job, good job.
My body quit. I went as long as I possibly could, so at the end of the day, it just wasn't my event.
Well, that's all that counts. The more you dwell on it, you beat yourself up. I made a lot of bad calls overseas, and guys didn't come back. You get a chance to make it home, that's what's good.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're fine.
As much as you never want to ring out, as much as you never want to go home.
Good job.
As long as you give it your best, that's all you can really do. For sure.
Did not let me down one bit.
Mario, Tony, you guys survived the circus. You live to fight another day. Please go rejoin your team.
This is the worst part.
Don't think about it.
K-Joy, it is now time for you to ring out and go home.
We love you, K-Joy.
Love you guys. Love you guys.
I love you too. We're so proud of you.
Keijo was definitely the glue as far as like being almost like the mother figure.
Take your strength and your spirit, and we're gonna win for you.
Yeah.
Losing that hurts a little bit, but at the end of the day, sometimes being angry and pissed off, there's nothing wrong with that at this point in time. You know, we're down to 2 people, so if they get pissed off, take it out on the other teams doing the evolution.
Oh, and don't ring that damn bell like I did.
No, you did great.
American Grit's an incredible experience. Even though I have to leave, there's so much good and so much joy that I'm taking out of this.
There you go, good job.
Thanks. So as long as you are seeing the positive in things, then you're a success.
Next time,
Let's go!
the teams are tested on fortification
You want in your house? Make them work.
and infiltration.
You're a cop, get in there.
Plus, the winners receive an extra special reward.
What is this?
And Cam and Hayes' relationship takes a surprising turn.
She's playing you.
Listen to the gym. She's playing you.
It is. You love a boy.
At the end of the day, this is all about winning.
Who will be the next contestant to give up?
It's gut check time.
Ring out and go home.